Coming up on this episode of WJMH Reports, recently the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce brought back a long-standing annual event.
Then, we'll show you how John Marshall got seniors into the college spirit.
And recently, a Marshall County school hosted a craft fair. Find out who the proceeds benefited.
That and more on this episode of WJMH Reports.
Welcome to this edition of WJMH Reports. I'm Maria Evans.
And I'm Roman Gray.
The Marshall County Chamber of Commerce recently held its 29th annual tree gala auction.
WJMH reporter Carson Ebert was there in this week's top story.
The tree gala features beautiful trees and wreaths, and all proceeds benefit a local organization. There were many beautiful trees and wreaths with all different themes such as Under the Sea, Gingerbread, North Pole, and many more. The Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Executive Director Scott Rager believes it's an important event for many reasons.
It's kind of our kickoff for the holiday season. It's the fundraiser for the Chamber of Commerce, and then we usually pick an organization and we donate some of our proceeds to them.
The event had two sponsors, West Banco and WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital. Business Development Officer for West Banco, Katrina Boner, is excited because the trees are staying local.
Just important for us that we're in front of our community, and all the trees that West Banco purchases tonight, we give to local families for them to have a tree for Christmas.
Each year, the proceeds benefit a local organization, and this year's organization is JM's Pause for a Cause. Pause for a Cause co-advisor Marcy Robbins is looking forward to using the money to give back to her students in need at John Marshall.
The proceeds from tonight's benefit will help Pause for a Cause at John Marshall by helping us to provide gifts for students in need at John Marshall this Christmas time.
Everyone in attendance enjoyed the event. Reporting from the Moundsville Center, I'm Carson Ebert with WJMH Media.
Thanks, Carson. The gala raised over $3,000 for Pause for a Cause.
Gold Korean Turek is hosting the 20th annual Christmas tree lighting. Attorney Christopher Turek mentions why they do it and how it benefits others.
And as part of the community here at Gold Korea Interact, we think it's important to give back to the community. So we take this opportunity to open our doors to the neighbors.
The lighting will be held on December 8th from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. on Tomlinson Avenue in Moundsville. Music, cookies, drinks, and gifts for the kids, along with free photos with Santa, will be provided. There will also be a special guest. Spike from the Wheeling Nailers will be joining to celebrate the holidays.
The Moundsville Arts and Culture Commission announced a new project in which each year different Moundsville artists will design and create a holiday ornament. This year's ornament was created by a local graphic designer, Hillary Wilson. It is also being produced locally by Little House Design Co. Ornaments will be on sale at $15 at the Moundsville City Building at 800 6th Street. Cash, check, and cards will be accepted, and ATM will be available in the city building. Note, there is a service fee for use of a card. All proceeds will go to the future City of Moundsville Arts and Culture Commission.
John Marshall's music department is holding Monarch Tidings, a concert of holiday music performed by JM students and hosted by WJMH Seniors Ella Hunn and myself. This event will be rebroadcasted for WJMH Media's YouTube page, but you can attend the event live in the John Marshall CPA at 6 p.m. on Thursday, December 8th.
Last month, the nation celebrated Veterans Day. Veterans Day gives us all a chance to honor the veterans we know and show them we appreciate the sacrifice they made for our country. Here at John Marshall, we have several veterans that are now teachers and staff. Dave Parsons, a social studies teacher, served in the United States Air Force. Roger Simmons, the athletic director here at John Marshall, served in the United States Army. Ted Hankett, who now teaches science, served for the United States Navy. Charles Bursey, who was a member of the United States Navy, is now a special education teacher. Jared Ulrich, who also teaches in career and technical education, was in the United States Army. Nicole Stocklask, an aide, served in the United States Navy. Jeremy Kimberly, who is one of our custodians, was in the United States Army. And Joe Went, another CTE teacher, was in the United States Navy. We would like to thank these veterans and any veteran that is watching for everything you've done for everyone in our country. Coming up, a local church recently opened a safe place for teens to hang out.
Keep watching WJMH Reports. We'll be right back.
Get the facts on vaping. Fact: more than 20% of high school students have tried vaping. Fact: one disposable vape contains as much nicotine as 20 cigarettes. Now is the time to talk to your son or daughter about vaping. This message is brought to you by the Marshall County Health Department and Youth Service Systems. For more facts about teen vaping, visit marshallcountyhealthdepartment.com.
We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Marie Evans.
And I'm Roman Gray.
Joining us earlier in the show than usual is WJMH sports and entertainment reporter Matthew Wright. Matt, tell us about the news establishment you recently visited.
Well, Maria, kids that are 6th through 12th grade have nothing to do for fun and should look no further than the Moundsville Youth Center, which recently opens its doors for the kids to enjoy. The Youth Center has a variety of rooms such as the Recreation Center, kitchen, computer room, quiet room, music room, and homework room. You can pick any room as long as you sign in and sign out in any room you wish to be in. Youth Pastor Donna Clark wants to introduce kids, acquire new skills, grasp authority, and develop as great human beings while they can still have some fun.
We also want to instill some life skills and some leadership and empower them to be the future of Moundsville. So we don't just want it to be a place to have fun, although that's part of it. We also want them to learn and grow as individuals.
It's important that the kids are occupied and entertained so they can keep coming back for more opportunities. This gives them a chance to socialize with other kids that show up and make new friends. Clark thinks that the Youth Center will influence the kids to get out more, hang out with their buddies, and call their own residents.
I think the Youth Center will impact the students who use it because it'll give them a place that they can go out of the house, with their friends, just somewhere that they can call their own.
The Youth Center will be open on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday through 3:30 p.m. through 7:30 p.m. and Saturday through 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. every week. You need to get a parent, student, and an emergency form at the Youth Center if you wish to attend. If you have any questions, contact Donna Clark at 304-845-5395. Again, that's 304-845-5395.
Augusta Levy Learning Center is a local organization whose goal is to assist students who have been diagnosed with autism. The center held its 11th season of Dancing with the Ohio Valley Stars earlier in November. All proceeds from the show benefited the Augusta Levy Learning Center. This event featured local celebrities paired up with professional dancers for a chance to win the Mirror Ball Trophy. There were several Marshall County ties, including Marshall County Schools teacher Eli Lambie, John Marshall alum Jeremy Hayes, and local business owner Patrick Fisher. The first runner-up was Jake Steele and Cassidy Sansone. The winners were Anthony Rico Ruiz and Alex Mitchell. If you wish to watch this event, you can find it on our YouTube page. Just search up WJMH Media. Last month, Sherrard Middle School hosted a craft fair with all proceeds benefiting Sherrard boosters. There were 33 vendors there, as well as a Chinese auction and concession stands. President of the Sherrard Boosters, Mallory Fordyce, emphasizes the importance of this event for the community.
It's a way to get people out and about and just kind of like get things out of where we're so cooped up, and it's a good time to come out and enjoy and have fun out here now.
Events like this that the boosters put on helps pay for 1/3 of all club sports that Sherrard participates in, helps pay for extracurricular activities that the school may not be able to help with, and helps pay for fun activities the boosters put on, like the carnival they did at the end of the year last school year.
Coming up, WJMH Reports anchor Alexa Bigford will be sitting down with a board member from the Strand Theater to learn some entertaining ways you can get involved in your community.
Keep watching WJMH Reports. We'll be right back.
The Strand Theater in Moundsville holds many events and performances all year round to provide to the community. Joining me now is Strand Theater and board member and John Marshall High School strings teacher Justin Jones. What sort of events or productions do you guys host?
Some of the events that we host at the Strand include classes for both adults and students. Right now we're finishing our fall acting class series, which is a 2-month process starting in October, and the students are going to be showcasing for their family and friends coming up on December 3rd. We also have offered in the past and plan to again this next spring adult classes for seniors in the community, and we're going to continue with some creative writing classes as well as art classes that combine those two elements together, stories through painting and also those paintings that tell stories through them as well. And those who aren't familiar, we do an annual summer musical production at the end of July, and those have been very successful over the past few years, so we're excited to continue to offer that annual staple to the community.
All right, that's really, neat. What are some current events and shows you're setting up for?
So right now we have a ton of events coming up for December. So if you're looking for something to do, the Strand is the place to be. So we have coming up on December 9th, that's a Friday evening, the Ron Retzer Trio. They're going to be presenting an annual concert that they do, Christmas at the Strand. Tickets are $15. You can buy those at Frame and Fortunes in Moundsville, or you can purchase them online at the Strand Theater website. That's a fantastic event for everyone of all ages.
Right.
We also have coming up on Saturday afternoon, the 10th of December at 2 p.m. We're really happy to host once again the Ogilvy Institute's Youth Ballet Company, and we've had them the past couple seasons, and they're going to present the Nutcracker, and they always do a phenomenal job. The costumes are fantastic looking. It's definitely for all ages. So if you have kids and little children, they're going to absolutely love it. And who doesn't love the Nutcracker at Christmas? We're also going to be bringing back our annual Christmas Cabaret, which is an evening of fun, lighthearted singing for past members of productions at the Strand, community members, to kind of just get you in the holiday spirit with some favorite Christmas tunes. I'll be playing as long as piano with another board member, Sadie Crow, who serves as MC and host for that evening. So that's just a fun time to kind of get to know those people who are involved with productions throughout the year. We also have another family movie. We're going to be showing Arthur Christmas on Saturday, December 17th at 2 p.m. That is free for the community, and we're going to be doing a children's craft starting at 1:15 for that. So get your kids bundled up, bring them out, and we're going to be doing that. And if you want to stay and make a whole day of it, the City of Moundsville is going to be having their Christmas on the Avenue event starting later that evening with all kinds of rides, hot chocolate, music, just so many great things. So just making a day, on Jefferson Avenue, you can do that. And then our biggest event that we have coming up, which we're really excited about, is we're bringing back Landau Eugene Murphy, a West Virginia native, and also winner of America's Got Talent. And he will be coming on Tuesday, December 20th, and he will be bringing his 8-piece big band, very crooner jazz style. Check him out online. He I think he was maybe season 5 or season 6 winner, and he's actually going to be bringing some guests with him this year. If you watched AGT, you noticed that there were 2 young gentlemen, the Klein twins, and they did a lot of hockey stick tricks and all kinds of really cool handwork with that. Check them out. They're actually going to be coming with him as well as an opening act. So tickets for all of these events you can purchase on our website, or you can go to Frame & Fortunes and Moundsville on Jefferson Avenue, and you can purchase them there too. But yeah, tons of great stuff to do at the Strand this holiday season.
That's really awesome. Sounds extremely busy, but I mean, it's great what you guys host for the community.
Yeah, it's going to be great. We're looking forward to all of it.
What's it like to set up for these shows and events?
So we have a volunteer board. The Strand doesn't have any employees, so all of our work is done through volunteerism, whether it's board members or just other volunteers that help out with ticket sales, concessions, that kind of thing. But we have different board members who have roles and responsibilities to help with that. Our programming committee, led by Kelly Bidka and Kathy Fox, does publicity for us. So they have a lot of hands in coordinating information to the community, as well as coordinating with our guest artists and presenters and things like that. So yeah, they're always doing communication with our tech team and sound and lights and stuff like that. So they're pretty busy right now.
I never knew you guys, that it was just volunteer work and not actual employees.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's something I don't think a lot of people know either. How much preparation does it take to put on these events?
So a lot of these events have, we meet monthly to see what we want to bring in and discussing with people who have come to previous events. I know a lot of these events we've been planning for a couple of months. The Landau opportunity just came up about a month ago, so we've been really working hard to get all those things for such a big production so quick. But yeah, usually a couple months out we try to get everything lined up and just get that production ready to go.
All right. Why do you put on these events for the public?
So we think it's really important at the Strand to provide an opportunity in our community, Moundsville, Marshall County, to provide an opportunity for students and adults not only to learn about different forms of art, but also to experience it as patrons or, just appreciation of whatever type of art form that you're doing. So we think it's really important, and it's very exciting that as Moundsville we have a community opportunity in Moundsville at the Strand to be able to provide those opportunities for everyone of all ages.
Yes. Why do you think more people should come and see what's going on at the theater?
Well, there's something for everybody. Yeah, I mean, you just heard there's all kinds of stuff, whether you're a child or you're an adult. There's definitely something for someone. And, if you're looking for Christmas gifts, these are great things to take somebody to. It's, the week of Christmas, come see Landau, take somebody out, go to dinner on the avenue downtown somewhere, and, make a whole night of it.
Sounds so busy. How can people help the Strand?
So a couple different ways is we'll actually be starting our Friend of the Strand campaign, which is an annual fundraiser to become a Friend of the Strand, and that'll be coming out in January of next year. You can sign up for our newsletter online to get information about that. There's also on our website information about how to sign up right there. You can, through that process, if you are interested in volunteering, there's a place where patrons and supporters can provide information to be contacted to help support us through that. But becoming a Friend of the Strand, it provides stability and continued income to help us support what we do, but it also provides an opportunity for those people to get some comp tickets for events that we have throughout the year as well. So there's benefits for everyone involved, and it just gets more people in the seats and more people experiencing live art and entertainment.
And it's nice to get more people involved in stuff like this, because I know even personally, a lot of people don't know what goes on around here. So then obviously they don't go to things.
Right, and I think that's a great point. A lot of people say a lot for things, they're like, well, I didn't know that was happening. I encourage people to be proactive in those things. Google us, like us on Facebook, join our newsletter. It's always coming out there. And if you need any questions, there's email address you can send right to us, and we'll help get you hooked up if you have trouble getting part of those. But I think part of that is being a proactive community member and being active in what's happening around you.
Yeah. So thank you so much for joining me to talk about the Strand and all the events and upcoming events, that's coming up.
Of course, thank you so much for having me.
If you have any questions or are interested in an event, you can visit their website at strandtheaterwv.com. Once again, that was strandtheaterwv.com. Coming up, find out what student athletes were recently recognized for their talents. WJMH Reports will return after this break.
Get the facts on vaping. Fact: more than 20% of high school students have tried vaping. Fact: one disposable vape contains as much nicotine as 20 cigarettes. Now is the time to talk to your son or daughter about vaping. This message is brought to you by the Marshall County Health Department and Youth Service Systems. For more facts about teen vaping, visit marshallcountyhealthdepartment.com.
Welcome back. We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Maria Evans.
And I'm Roman Gray.
Joining us from sports and entertainment news is WJMH anchor Matthew Wright.
Thanks, Maria and Roman. First Choice Realtors is holding a kids' coats, hats, and glove drive. They're accepting new or gently used clothing, and you can drop off your donations at these locations. First Choice Realtors Office, WV State Police Barracks, Marshall County Co-op, Accessory Unlimited, Nick's Lounge, La Prima Maria, WVDHR, Barnyard Deli, Lafayette, and in the Moundsville City Building. For more information on locations you can donate, you can visit the First Choice Realtors Facebook page. The John Marshall swim team is starting its 2022-2023 season. Here's a list of some important meets and dates. The first meet of the season is at Bridgeport Invitational on November 19th at 10 a.m. The team's first home meet is on December 15th, starting at 6 p.m., and the final meet of its season being at home is on January 26th, again starting at 6 p.m. The regionals will be held at Brook on February 4th, and then the state being held in Morgantown from February 16th to the 17th. To see a complete list, go to the Athletics tab of the John Marshall app. As fall sports come to a close, all schools from the OVAC get a chance to be represented in the OVAC All-Star Games. For John Marshall, this includes girls soccer captain Maria Evans. For the boys, Cameron Anderson was chosen. And finally, for the girls volleyball, Michaela Cabasco and Lily Babachek was picked to play. Michaela Cabasco has many people that thank for helping and supporting her throughout the years.
It feels great. I would like to thank my coach, Kathleen Haar, and my assistant coach, Beth Blake, and my teammates for pushing me to get me up here, and I would like to thank Lily for being the best teammate ever.
Earlier this month, the boys and girls soccer all-star matches were held. It was Ohio versus West Virginia, and the boys, West Virginia came out on top, winning 5-1. For the girls, the game was tied 1-1.
Coming up, we'll show you how you can help your community and what resources there are to do so.
WJMH Reports will return after this break.
Get the facts on vaping. Fact: more than 20% of high school students have tried vaping. Fact: one disposable vape contains as much nicotine as 20 cigarettes. Now is the time to talk to your son or daughter about vaping. This message is brought to you by the Marshall County Health Department and Youth Service Systems. For more facts about teen vaping, visit marshallcountyhealthdepartment.com.
We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Maria Evans.
And I'm Roman Gray.
John Marshall recently celebrated College Exploration Week. Each day had its own theme, including Kickoff to College, Jersey Day, College Colors Day, Dress for Success, and Brown and Gold Day. Students earned tickets by participating in the themes throughout the week, and the tickets were entered into a dorm room essentials drawing. The winner was drawn on Friday, November 4th. Senior Counselor Micah Ward expresses why College Week is so important for students.
I think that's a great opportunity for students to just become more involved, plan for their future, and learn a little bit more about college.
Monday, seniors were able to bring in their acceptance letters or emails to the counseling office to receive a ticket for the senior tailgate. Tuesday was Promise Application Day for eligible senior students in the computer lab. Wednesday, students were encouraged to wear their college colors. On Thursday, Lisa Ingram was at John Marshall for a presentation about how you should dress for an interview. Finally, Friday was the senior tailgate. The tailgate was located in the senior commons, had special treats, ping pong, and some cornhole games.
November 15th was National Philanthropy Day. Organized philanthropy is an important part to communities throughout the country. Getting involved with charity work aids citizens in need, protects the environment, improves health, and greatly improves the quality of life in places that need it. Different ways you can get involved include donating money to a local organization. If there's a fundraiser or charity activity going on near you, give your time and participate. You could also donate blood to a local blood drive. If you've outgrown clothes, you can donate those to an organization, and once you start taking part in charity, you can encourage someone to get involved with you. If you're interested in finding a charity or activity near you, keep an eye on your town or local organization's social media page. Or you can visit philanthropywv.org. Again, pay attention to local social medias or visit philanthropywv.org to find local charities hosting events.
This year, police officers are choosing not to shave their beards throughout the month of November in order to help raise awareness and funds for the Student Support Fund at Central Elementary School. This will be the group's 5th year doing this, and all the money made will help provide local students with school supplies, hygiene products, and other necessities. To donate, you can drop off donations at the Moundsville Police Department headquarters at Central Elementary School or mail donations to 608 Tomlinson Avenue, Moundsville, West Virginia. Any amount is appreciated, and all donations will go towards helping kids in need.
Now, let's take a look at this week's in pictures, brought to you by some WJMH photography students.
Thanks to the photography students for this week's pictures.
Recently, WJMH Media Students helped broadcast the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade that you can watch on our YouTube page and WLU TV.
Once again, we'll be rebroadcasting the Drum Marshall Music Department's Monarch Tidings on our YouTube page, but you can only attend this event live December 8th at 6 p.m.
As a reminder, this will be our last remote production until after the new year, so make sure you watch.
Thanks to WLU TV and Xfinity for airing WJMH Reports.
And thanks to you, the viewers.
Come back next time for the next episode of WJMH Reports. For Roman, Matt, Alexa, and everyone here at WJMH Media, I'm Maria Evans. Thanks for watching and have a great day.
Get the facts on vaping. Fact: more than 20% of high school students have tried vaping. Fact: one disposable vape contains as much nicotine as 20 cigarettes. Now is the time to talk to your son or daughter about vaping. This message is brought to you by the Marshall County Health Department and Youth Service Systems. For more facts about teen vaping, visit marshallcountyhealthdepartment.com.